Testing, testing. All right, that should look perfect. All right, what's going on, guys? All right, I'm not gonna lie, this is like my 4th time doing this, so I'm just gonna stick with this intro slash whatever it is. I'll probably put it at the beginning of the video. I'll talk about what you guys are gonna see, and then I'll just give some thoughts. This might take 30 seconds, or I could probably sit here and talk and just get a bunch of things off my chest for a half an hour. But I did go visit Devin, my best friend, Beast Aesthetics, down in Florida a few weeks ago. We were safe. He lives a little bit off the grid compared to where I'm used to being, Orlando, Miami, Tallahassee, stuff like that. So I never actually went down south to see my mom. I just stayed in northern Florida and kicked it with him on the river, and it was pretty awesome. We got to train. We got to go, like I said, in the river. It was great. It was my first time touching a barbell since March, and this was just a couple weeks ago after y'all are seeing this, or yeah, this was a couple weeks before or whatnot. So first time touching a barbell in several months. I got a little weight set, like a 1-inch diameter barbell and loadable dumbbells with some of those like Sports Authority and Weider plates, and if y'all are aware. And so I was just kind of maintaining in my crappy garage here in this actually pretty decent apartment. But I'm living across the street from school in St. Louis right now, so it was just a pleasure to go see Devin and his family, who was great. They're all really awesome, and yeah, we just kind of kicked it like old times. Not happy with how my physique looked, but you know, it has been such an interesting year with school. I've learned a lot more than I ever thought I could possibly learn, and that is something that I value a lot. I was always told I could never be smart. I was always, you know, the Canadian, Hispanic, Peruvian person in a, you know, Central Florida school where everyone's, you know, OG, homegrown Southern, at least where I'm from. So I never fit in with the crowd there, or the international crowd of students at a private school I was at. So to not get into those types of things, even though it's kind of relevant these days, and rightfully so, I just never believed that I could actually educate myself or get educated or anything like that. So I am 30 years old now. It's been at least 5-6 years since I've been on YouTube, maybe 7. So I was, you know, basically a kid when I started. And I tried several things. I tried training, personal training. I tried coaching. I tried working, a couple jobs. Had some really bad times, and you know, bad times, they're always just around the corner if you don't act appropriately. I've had some bad times in the past year or two, but the most important thing that is like a gift that always keeps on giving, and it's like a vehicle or just something to do that's always there, and that's learning. And to be in a grad program and to be studying physical therapy, I'm a year in now, 2 more years left. It's an education that I value a lot, and I did extremely well with grades and with clinical work, and it just doesn't leave a lot of time for training. It doesn't leave a lot of time for filming or doing this. It's not that filming takes so much time, but it's, you know, making sure the curtains are closed, the bathroom's closed, this light is here, computer's charged, I have charge in the camera, my SD cards are empty, the footage isn't going to get deleted, my Final Cut's updated, like hard drive space. It's a constant effort, and I don't have time for that if I want to succeed in school. And the thing is that, you know, YouTube will always be there unless some, you know, who knows, it probably won't always be there because everything gets trolled these days, but you know, social media is always going to be there. It's just how it is. But this grad program where I can actually, you know, do things with a pencil and paper and read and learn and practice on other people in a professional student setting, it's only for a few years, and it's costing a lot of money, and I'm going into a lot of debt, and that alone can give a lot of anxiety if you're distracted with other things. You know, it creates anxiety to not give everything into something you're committed to. Hence why a lot of people don't do well in bodybuilding and in competing and in losing fat or gaining muscle, is that they don't like to deal with those nuances of actually staying committed to something. And but you know, a lot of people do really great things, and for me that's going to be physical therapy. So without too much further ado, I just wanted to say what's up and I don't expect many people to watch this at all. I just expect those who message me on Instagram like, bro, where are the videos? Bro, are you still lifting? Bro, do you even lift? I love that. Like, you guys, Devin included, are some of my best friends, and although social media can be bullshit at times, and it's a rough place to be, some of the people on social media treat me better than a lot of people I've come across in life. So I think that just speaks a lot to probably too many topics that will be a lot to go into for this short intro. So, but yeah, there's a lot of value in good people, and they can be on social media too, like how I met Devin. So enjoy the video. It's not the best camera footage, it's nothing special. It's just what I could do with the little bit of effort I wanted to put in on my vacation. But thank you all. I hope your training is going well. I hope you're staying safe. I believe at this time, July 20 whatever, that wearing a mask is appropriate. So, you know, do that. It sucks. It all sucks. But whether you agree or not, I'm in medical school, so what do I know, right? But just be safe. God bless. Whatever you believe in, bless. Keep educating yourselves. Keep working hard, and you know, keep inspiring other people with kind thoughts and messages and supporting. So, deuces, and enjoy the video.
Right, RZ and the Beast back at it today with a spring adventure. Chassawisca, here we come.
The honest 10 seconds of my life.
Nasty with that storm building is all. Yeah. Alright. We need the fucking rain though. Yeah, we did. I was telling Raph we didn't rain.
So I'm so glad that intro's over, because that was an interesting experience. It took me like 4 times of like failing after 10 seconds, but I think it was pretty nice. So we don't have to do that again, which is great. Couple comments on training. This is 145 or like 150 pounds. Somehow Devin has weighed this barbell and it's about 60 pounds. So I don't know where the hell he found a 60-pound barbell, but you know, there's a lot of stuff Devin does that's just too epic to even be aware of. So, so yeah, this is me hitting the first bench session. I'm having shoulder issues when I do pressing, because if you just, you know, look at me from like the top down view, this shoulder is forward. And no matter what I do, it's a struggle. So I'll talk more about that in the next clip.
Wow, how'd it feel?
Feels like the first day again. Feels good, man. We got the barbell now. We got the bros.
But really, what's draining your strength is your own doubt. Just don't listen to it.
So nothing major in terms of shoulder pain or shoulder issues. I'm just having a movement fault. You know, instead of doing this and retracting my shoulders, when I come down the shoulder, it's like the arm wants to flex in. And it's something that I've been working on getting fixed. But again, I'm 30 years old now, so the body isn't perfect. But, you know, it's really the mindset, staying consistent and working on what you can. This is our boy Matt. It's actually one of Devin's good friends that I met for the first time, and he was pressing like 260 for a pretty high rep set, like 5-6 reps plus. And then here's Devin hitting, I think it was I don't want to troll him, I think it was 185 plus the 15. Yeah, it was like 220 or 230. I don't know. I really just don't know. It's a 60-pound barbell, so you can see the weights. I think it's a plate, a quarter, and a 5 or 10. So somewhere around the 225 range, you hit for almost 10 reps. And then I come in and hit I think 200 pounds is what I hit for, I don't know, 8 reps. But again, because I haven't been able to use a barbell for so long, and I know I have a movement fault. Last I left pressing, I had this movement issue, and without a barbell to work with, granted I could have injured myself with a barbell by not taking care of this movement fault, but I haven't had a barbell to practice it with. So I figured, you know, one session, it's not going to be the end of the world. I went ahead and pressed anyways, and it felt okay. And this is just Devin's Epic Home Gym that we were training in, which may or may not be there next time I visit. But yeah, training, like I said, wasn't too great. I didn't touch a barbell from March until this trip around July 4th, and now I'm back in my gym. So after the pretty poor physique you guys see here, I'll put some posing footage from my latest workouts where I was eating a lot during the quarantine on purpose. I didn't really want to lose muscle, and even though I was training at home, I was like, well, if I diet or don't gain weight, it's going to be hard to build muscle. So I said, you know, screw it. Let's just eat more food, maintain my muscle. And then when the quarantine is over or when gyms open back up, you know, you can just go lower calories and in 2 weeks drop that fat and water. And then there you go, you haven't lost muscle. And that strategy worked pretty good. So the look my physique gets when I have body fat, as you can see, my midsection just looks really big, and you know, that's what happens. But as soon as I get relatively lean, I really like that my body kind of just has a nice, decent look to it and more proportion. So not my best here, but again, these are the types of weights I was training with at home. And that's why I'm using this bar. That's a 1-inch diameter bar, 1-inch diameter plates. I grabbed it after bench because I was like, dude, I'm used to this. Bench was so hard that I was like, I'll deal with the barbells when I get to the gym and I can have my own time and really focus. So that's it. Alright, do whatever.
Most muscular.
Double by?
Yeah.
Here, Matt, you come like a foot more that way.
Alright.
Grab, yeah, there you go.
There we go. Alright, double by?
Yeah.
Nice. Side chest. Side chest of your choice. Class. Abs and thigh. Oh, the vacuum.
He's got me on there.
Haven't done these in years.
We had the hamstring feel.
Haven't squatted in 4 months, but alright. Double or lat spread?
Lat spread first.
Alright, lat spread.
Get that Columbo back. Oh, I think your camera died.
No, it's still going.
Yeah, it's blinking.
It's not.
Well, mine's off.
Alright.
Alright.
Nice.
I'm out.
Woo!
Ow.
Thank you.
Damn.
The post-quarantine, not in the best shape, but...
It's good that never happened on stage.
Yeah, I know.
Year and a half.
I think it's been a year and a half since we posed. He's still been training okay. I obviously haven't been training much the past few months, so you still gotta do what you love though, even if you're not your best.
Who's this? Pose.
Sergio
Oliva Francis Bonfito.
It reminds me of Sergio Oliva Jr. Alright, it's been a couple years since we've been in this wonderful Devin Palumbo home. And the past year's been interesting. I don't know how I'll edit this video. I just started filming. We barely got footage, but really the idea is for me to just kind of rekindle my passion that I had to kind of leave behind with training with friends, you know, filming, talking about training, and it's had to take a back seat pretty aggressively due to medical school, physical therapy school. I'm sure I'll talk about it or do an intro or something, but I came down on Friday, drove down all the way 15 hours, didn't really train that week because I had finals, which I crushed, but it's really an attitude of giving everything you have into learning, because, you know, it's a lot of time and investment, and it's a few years, so I plan on doing this the rest of my life. School's only there in the time that it's there, and it's been very hard, but you know, what you see in the mirror, what you see in your physique and your strength, it should never take a back seat, but sometimes the way the world is created around us and the way things affect us that are out of our control, it's just the bullet you gotta take sometimes. You just can't be doing what you love every day, sometimes, but even that's hard to say, so I don't even agree with myself. Puppy, 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 puppy. Another pupper. Pupperton. Pupper party. Pupper party. Hey girl, hi. Hey, pupper party. Oh. Right to the